welcome to Math.marble. Today we're doing order of operations, and this is part 4 of the series. So let's get into it. So question 1. 7 4/5 divided by 1.3 multiplied by 2/3. So here in this video we're going to be doing order of operations questions with decimals. So first of all, let's turn this into a whole fraction question. So our mixed number, 5 times 7 plus 4, 5 times 7, 35, 35 plus 4, 39 over 5. So divided by, and then 1.3, so we picture it like this. So you remember when it's a whole number and it's like 13, we put a 1 under it, 13 over 1. Now with a decimal, when we put a number before a decimal, we check how many numbers is on our right hand side, and we add as many zeros to our denominator. So we have one number after on our right hand side of our decimal. So that means 1 0 after our 1. So we're going to write 13 over 10. So 13 over 10, and then multiplied by 2/3. So here with our BEDMAS, we do whatever comes first from our left hand side to our right hand side. Division, multiplication, division comes first. We're going to do this first. So this first we're going to rewrite it, 39 into 5 multiplied by, and then we're going to do our keep, switch, flip. So we're keeping 39 over 5, we're switching that symbol into a multiplication symbol. We're flipping 13 over 10 into 10 over 13. And then we're going to write multiplied by 2/3. So now we have all multiplication. We can cross out from any one of these three numbers however we want. So first of all, 39 and 13. What times 13 is 39? Well, there's 3. So I'm going to cross out 39, 3, 13, 1. 5 and 10. We're going to, what times 5 is 10? 5 times 2 is 10. So I'm going to cross that out 2. This is 1. And then what else can we factor out? Well, there's 3 and 3. So we're going to cancel those out. And that's a 1. So now we could just multiply it. We have all ones here. So whatever we multiply on the top, the a whole number answer. So 2 times 2 times 1, it's 4. So that means our answer for this question is 4. So let's do another decimal question for question 2. 1 2/3 plus 0.5 multiplied by 2/3. So here let's first convert all of this into fractions only. So 1 2/3, 3 multiplied by 1 is 3, and 3 plus 2 is 5. So 5 over 3 plus 0.5, one number after our decimal, again like our previous question. So that means we're gonna let's write 5, one number after the decimal, 1 0 after our 1 for our denominator. So it's 5 over 10, and 5 multiplied by 2/3. So here we use BEDMAS. So it's BEDMAS, we do multiplication first and then our addition. So we're going to do this part first. So we're gonna cancel out. So 5 and 3 we can't do anything, but with 10 and 2 we can cancel out. So what times 2 is 10? 2 times 5 is 10. I'm gonna cancel out 10 to 5, and then I'm gonna cancel out 2 as 1. And we have 5 and 5 here, so we can just cancel them out as 1 and 1. So here, let's rewrite this. So equals 5 over 3, and then plus, so 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 3 is 3, 1/3. So now we have the same denominator, so our denominator is 3, and then we're just gonna add our top numbers. So 5 plus 1 is 6, and we know that we can still further reduce this. We can reduce this by 3. So 3, what times 3 is 3? 3 times 1 is 3. We cancel this out as 1. What times 3 is 6? 3 times 2 is 6, so we cancel that out by 2. So 2 over 1, our answer is 2. So for this question, our answer is 2. And let's go to the next question. Question 3. 0.3 multiplied by 7 and 1/2 minus 0.75 divided by 1 and 1/2. So again, we're going to use BEDMAS. So division or multiplication, we have multiplication first. So we do that, and then we'll divide it. And then addition or subtraction, we only have subtraction. So after we do multiplication and division, we're going to do our subtraction. But before that, first of all, let's convert our decimals into fractions and our mixed numbers also as fractions. So I'm going to put an equal sign. So 0.3, there's one number after our decimal. So that means one more 0 added to our 1 in our denominator. So that means 3 over 10. So 0.3 equals 3 over 10. And multiplied by, so 7 and 1/2. So 2 times 7 is 14. And 14 plus 1 is 15. So we can do 15 over 2. And then minus, so 0.75. There's 2 numbers after our decimal. So that means 2 zeros after our 1 in our denominator. So 75 over 100. So then divided by, so 1 and 1/2. 2 times 1 is 2. And 2 plus 1 is 3. So 3 over 2. And then we can multiply and divide. So I'm going to put our equal sign again. And here we can apply our cross canceling. So we can't do anything with 3 and 2, but with 10 and 15, we can take out 5. So 5 times 2 is 10, so we can cross out 10 as 2. And then 5 times 3 equals 15, so we can cross out 15 as 3. So that's all we can cancel out. So that means we just multiply straight on. So 3 times 3 is 9. 2 times 2 is 4. And then 9 over 4 minus, so 75 over 100, it's a really big number. So we're just going to reduce it before we divide it. So when we reduce it, we can take out common factor at 25. So 25 times 3 is 75. So we can cross out 75 as 3. And 25 times 4 equals 100. So we can cross out 100 as 4. So that leaves us with 3 over 4. So we can now apply our KSF method because we're going to divide. So with our KSF method, we're going to keep 3/4. So we're going to write 3/4 again. We're going to switch our division symbol into a multiplication symbol. So it's 3/4 multiplied by. And 3 over 2, we can flip it as 2 over 3. So if you don't understand this step, you can watch our previous videos. We'll link it in the description where we go in the KSF method in depth and with more steps. So here now we have multiplication. So here we can cancel out, cross canceling. So 3 and 3, we can straight up cancel them out as 1. And 4 and 2, we can take out 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. So we can cross out 4 as 2. And then 2 times 1 is 2. So we can cross out 2 as 1. So there's this 1, so that means it's 1/2. So that means that leaves us with 9 over 4 minus 1 over 2. So here our common factor would be 4. With 2 and 4, our common factor is 4. So that means, I'm going to put an equal sign here. So we have a big fraction line and 4. So 9 minus, and 2 times 2 equals 4. So when we multiply the denominator, we multiply the numerator. So 1 times 2 is 2. So it's 9 minus 2 over 4. And 9 minus 2 is 7. So that leaves us with 7 over 4. So we get 7 over 4. And we can still further reduce this. So 7 over 4, 1/4 fits into 7 being a whole number. So we're going to put a 1. And what's left is 3 over 4. So we're just going to write 3 over 4 beside our 1. So 1 3/4 is the answer for this question. And that's it for today. So thank you for watching. We've put the video for the KSF method in our description. You can check out the cross-canceling in our description as well. We'll link it. And thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos. Like and share. And that's it for today. Bye. That's it.